Hello, folks. My name is Leo. Welcome to my nerd world. Today, I will talk about a movie called Civil War. I watched it in the theaters yesterday, uh, and I will give my opinion about that movie. Uh, I will be briefly give you a synopsis here of this movie and what's going on there, and discuss about them. Okay, but before I do that, you know what you need to do. So subscribe here, give a lot of likes here, comment, and share with your friends. Okay. So let's talk about Civil War. So Civil War looks like it is in United States, the United States of America. All right, and that's happening like when you have the protest, right? So for example, you have the protest and people start to attack the police, for example, and the police who is protecting the government for and the thing is, civil war is like this war between people and police, right? So, but there are something happens here because the president of the United States, not Biden, okay, don't worry, it's not about Biden here. So is another president there in the United States in this movie here. He wants a war, right? So some people are protesting this government, and there are some militaries who works for the government, right? And they try to defend, but I will explain later what's happening later that. So, and here we have so many good actors here. So we have Kristen Dust and Wagner Moura. Okay, so he's a Brazilian actor, right? So he's one of my favorite Brazilian actors in Brazil. Okay, so if you don't know both two guys here, so Kristen Dust, maybe you recognize her in Spider-Man, the trilogy of Spider-Man, the trilogy of Spider-Man, right? The Sam Raimi, right? So everybody remember that the kiss is upside down, right? So really uh, memorable, right? So to remember her uh, in this Spider-Man, right? So Kristen Dust and Wagner Moura, everybody know him in Narcos, right? So he played as Pablo Escobar because he's a traffic dealer in Colombia, right? So and also he played my favorite movies, Brazilian movies, is this one here, Elite Squad. There are two movies, right? So, but the second one is really interesting because that's give you a message, right? So, what's going on in Brazil? That so I really recommend you watch that one. So, if you want to know about Brazil, especially Rio de Janeiro, watch this one, okay? But it's not in the case here. So, Civil War is a movie about like people are protesting here, right? So, and these guys here and all the people behind them, uh, they are journalists. Okay, so there's a company called Press. Okay, so this is specifically company. They go to the so many wars that has been going on there, and they take a picture like Cressida is doing here. So and they take a pictures and send these pictures to the government, right, and then explain what's going on there. So, but the government changed their mind that and. For example, there are some militaries here. Uh, they are some of them are against what's going on that, and some of them are favor. Okay, so and so yeah, so there is a lot of scenes here is like a lot of scenes here is really strong to watch, right? So it is it's hard to see the scenes that's I mean. Okay, so and this movie is really interesting that because this movie remind me of some something happens in some countries, right? For example, Brazil, right? So I think everybody knows what's happened in Brazil in 2023, last year, right? January 8th, all right? So this kind of civil war, right? So we had there because some protesters were protesting uh, the new government, right? So and they destroy everything, the three powers, the executive, the legislative, and another name there I forgot. Uh, so and people were angry about the new government. They don't accept the Bolsonaro's lost now because Bolsonaro's lost the election in 2022, and people don't want they don't want that, right? So and but in my opinion, they need to accept that because that's the reality. And also in Argentina, right? So Argentina, uh, you know the Milei, Javier Milei, right? So when he inauguration his first job as a president in Argentina, people were protesting. Some police people. So there's two examples here. Okay, so and it's really interesting that because I heard interview from Wagner Moura, right, because one of the actors here. Uh, and yeah, I mean that guy here. Okay, so one of the interviews I watched because there was some Brazilians asking him some questions about the movie here, and he said like I think Brazilians will identify, they will find out, uh, identify what's happening in. It's not only in United States, but is happening. Okay, no, not happening, but happen. That's happened in Brazil and Argentina, and could be in other countries, right? So, and for me, it's really important we discuss that because so it's a example that because there are a lot of people they are racist, right? So and they don't care about all the people, and here they discovered that the president was the responsible for these million people died uh, in this civil war, right? So and some people, some militaries, they turning against the president, right? So and they solve the problem, right? So sometimes happen that, but it's not about Biden, okay? So like I said, it's not about Biden. Biden is okay there, right? There's no problem there. So for now it's okay, right? So but Brazil, we need to change a lot of things that, right? So I'm not gonna talk about this about uh, the previous government in Brazil and the actual president now, right? Lula, right? So I'm not gonna talk about it. It's not the point here, okay? So it's just an example I put here. So I hope it's Brazilians don't be angry about me, okay? So don't don't complain about that, okay? So I just want to show some examples. Okay, and my opinion about the Civil War is really good. So the actors here, their acting is are amazing. So yeah, Kristen Dust, Wagner Moura, all the characters, all the actors who is who is there are amazing here, fantastic, and I think they don't. The thing is here, they don't show a lot of politicians stuffs here, so they don't talk about politician, right? So they talk about uh, what's going on, why people are having this war, right? So that's it, right? So that's the main point here, right? So and I like the actors here. Kristen Dunst is a long time since I've watched her acting so well, right? So since the Spider Man, I don't think she was really good. I don't remember another movie. The movie which she has her there, right? But for me, is interesting there. But Wagner Moura is excellent guy. So not only of the films I watch it when you see these Brazilian actor there. I don't feel like okay, not his act is so bad. Any movie he will be there. He act perfect, right? So doesn't matter he will speak in Portuguese or in English or in Spanish. So doesn't matter, right? So for me, he's a good actor. He's the best Brazilian actor ever for me, right? So and every time when I see this guy in this movie, and I tell you what, there's a series from Prime Video. Okay, so it's called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. All right, it's like it's Donald Glover and other actress there. I forgot her name now, and Wanda de Morta is there in this series from Prime Video. I really recommend this series too, because I think it's much better than the movie from Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Okay, but watch it. Right, I really recommend you watch that. So it's so fun that so you have fun there. Okay, so my rate for Civil War. Anyways, my rate for Civil War, I will give it 8.5 out of 10. Okay, because it's really interesting. That is a good message for people, not only the United States but any country. Okay, so that's a okay. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Here, if you like this video here, feel free put your like here. A lot likes here. I want a lot likes here. And of course, first time watching this video here, first time visiting these ones, subscribe here. Please subscribe. Is free. Is there. Just click there. Okay, so it's free. You don't need to pay for that. Okay, so and comment here. Have you watched this movie? You like it? You dislike it? And share this video with your friends and family. Okay, so and maybe you have a discussion, right? So about this, right? Okay, so and I see you in the next video. Okay, so see you. Take care.